Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to another Cajun toy review. And today we're going to be looking at the Action Force Sgt.Slaughter. And yeah, man, this is an interesting figure. Sergeant Slaughter, I best know from the G.I. Joe cartoon as a kid. He was actually a real life wrestler under the same name, Sergeant Slaughter, who was incorporated into the cartoon and stuff like that. He had his own action figure with the triple T. Yeah, it was a really cool character, awesome character in the G.I. Joe the movie, which still holds up. Is still one of the best intros ever made for any cartoon movie, period. But this guy was kind of sad when this was originally announced that this was not going to be a part of the classified series. But yeah, as of recording this and as of getting this figure in hands, there is a much awesomer looking Sergeant Slaughter for G.I. Joe Classified, which will be probably coming out near the end of the year. I do have that pre-ordered, and I will be reviewing that and comparing it to this one. But at the time, it seemed like this was going to be the only Sergeant Slaughter that we were going to get, so I definitely wanted to get my hands on him. And here he is. We're going to take a look at him. We'll look at him compared to some Joes, and just see what it's all about. Because I've never owned an Action Force figure before in my life. When I was a kid, I remember Action Force was always like the knockoff G.I. Joes. You would get like these crazy like bootleg-looking figures and stuff like that. But this doesn't look too bad. It's got a big old knife, some guns, glasses, lots of hands, man, lots of hands. So yeah, like I said, I'm very interested in this figure. But yeah, Action Force, like just the worst 80s movie possible. Sergeant Slaughter by Revolver. Never heard of that before. But yeah, a little small box, got a little light window on the top, Action Force logo on there. Got a cool looking picture of Sergeant Slaughter on the back, on the side. And Sergeant Slaughter 106, I guess he's the Series 1, figure number 6, I guess, because there's 6 figures on the back. Condor, the Bone Collector. Steel Brigade. Now, Steel Brigade was also a G.I. Joe. It was like a mail-in G.I. Joe, I remember that. Swarm Trooper, Kurak, and Sergeant Slaughter. Yeah, these are, I don't know. There's a read-up on this. If you want to read that about Sergeant Slaughter, there's a lot there. You can pause it and read it. You get 2 action points to cut out and save for future promotions, and you can follow the Valleyverse on these social media platforms. Action Force logo on the side, and UPC on the bottom. Always in the shots if you need at the end. And yeah, not much else to say about that. It's like a small NECA box, but yeah, it's looking pretty cool in there. So let's break Sergeant Slaughter out of here and check out this figure. Alright, so we got Sergeant Slaughter out of the box on the turntable. Had a chance to check him out, pose him, play with him a little bit. And what do I think about this figure? Man, I'm very, very impressed. This is a really cool figure, man. Having never played with any of the Action Force 6-inch figures, I kind of want some more. But yeah, man, this figure is really cool. A little stiff, but overall, I'm extremely pleased with just the quality of it. You can holster weapons, I love that. The range of posability looks great. I mean, the stand, look at the man. I'll have to show you in a second. But I'm kind of giddy on how much I like this figure. I definitely might get some more Action Force, guys. But let's take him off the turntable, take a look at the accessories, and then we'll look at Sergeant Slaughter. And now we're looking at all the accessories that come with the Action Force Sergeant Slaughter. And yeah, he comes with this really awesome stand. This thing is just 80s. I don't know. It's just so cool. It's just this like metal, hard plastic, metal design, hard plastic, but Action Force. And it's got 4 pegs, so you can get a couple different good poses on there using that. That's really nice. Usually you just see 1 peg, but this thing has 4. And it's a nice size. It's pretty wide. It's very balanced. It's, you can put both feet on it. You can't do that with the DC stands too much. I mean, you got to be in a straight pose, but you can get them kind of in some nice little poses on there. I definitely like this. This is really cool. And then he has this big old knife. It's kind of got like this eagle head on the top, like a Casbreaker kind of going on there, some 6 crows. But it's really nice. It's super light. It's like a really light, I don't know what kind of plastic. I don't know. It doesn't feel like anything. Like it's hard to describe without actually feeling it. The gun's the same way. Like there's no weight to it at all, which is nice. It doesn't weigh that figure down. Sometimes those accessories are kind of heavy. Over time they make the figure sag, but these things weigh nothing. But nice detail on it. Serrated edge on it. It's nice size, big. And like I said, you can holster it on his belt. I mean, on his hip, which is plus points for me. That looks fantastic right there. So big win on that. And then we got his revolver. This thing looks really cool. Lots of detail on there. Very simple paint, but very effective. It looks really, really good. Even got a barrel, like a fire effect. I could try to pour it in there, or a smoke effect from some of the Marvel figures. I didn't know they had that, but I'm sure you can. But that looks really good as well. And again, that can be holstered on his other side, like so. And that also is awesome. And then I didn't know at the time, but yeah, his hat comes off. It's very hard plastic, but you know, it's got a little brim on it, nice detail on it, and it just gets little, it just pops on there, and it stays on securely once you get it the right way. Yeah, ain't going nowhere. So yeah, you got kind of sticks on there pretty good. So now the hands, dude has 9 hands, and wow, I've never seen a figure come with so many hands. Not like a figure for this price. Maybe like a Hot Toy or something like that. But this is just like a $24 figure. It's got 9 hands. So let's take a look at his hands and see what purpose they serve. So he has these kind of like scoop hands, I guess you call them. They're kind of relaxed hands. You know, like if you're getting water, I guess, or something. Shaking a hand, or I don't know. They're all hinged, and they're really pretty good, look good. The color tone's good on it. There's no like fingernails on it. There's some fingernails on it. There you go. But yeah, they're hinged, so that's nice. But I don't know what pose I'd use these hands for. You know, like you're asking for something or whatever. It's not like a handshake hand. It's not like a wave. It's not a slap. It's kind of curved. So what would you use these hands for? Cupping something. So yeah, those are 2 hands for that side. And then we have our basic grip hands. And these are basically just rounded out hands. These are basically for holding a knife or any other accessory you want to get. This is not to hold the gun. You'll see in a second. But again, nicely detailed, hinged grip hands. So just put the knife in there. His hands these are really stiff too. I should have warmed it up. But there we go. And that might stay in there. All right. And then we have the classic fisticuffs. So yeah, when you want to go beat down on Serpentor, not released, hopefully soon, or any other baddie, Cobra Trooper, Viper, Cobra Commander, whoever, you want to put them in an itty ditty bag. This is the hands you need. And then we have the trigger finger hands. These are nice. Trigger finger sticking out, so we can actually just port the gun in there. Like so. It's not going to be easy when I try to say it. And there we go. We got finger on the trigger. That's really cool. Then we have the pointing figure. Now you don't want this finger pointing at you when it comes to Sgt.Slaughter, because that means you are in for it. And yeah, you can use this for pointing at a trooper. You know, put your finger in the air to check the wind. You get the other hand, and you can whatever you want to do with it. But there's a lot of options there. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, that's a lot of accessories, a lot of hands. So let's look at the man himself. Hold up. So I was editing this video, I was putting it all together, I was at the end, and I was literally putting in a picture of the other version of Sgt.Slaughter, and something struck me, like, he has sunglasses on. I was like, did this figure come with sunglasses? So I went back and looked at the packaging. They were almost impossible to see because the way they lay in the package and stuff like that, they're kind of straight up. But yeah, so we missed an accessory completely. So for the rest of this video, because this is filmed after the fact, you won't see the sunglasses on him. So we're going to put them on and check them out real quick. And yeah, because I can't believe I missed that. There we go. Yeah, they sit on there pretty well. You kind of need the hat to hold it down. There we go. That kind of locks underneath there like that. So, yeah, and there we go. There's Sgt.Slaughter with the sunglasses. Yeah, that was almost a blunder. And I'm pretty sure that there was somebody that was watching this video, hopefully, that was screaming at their screen like, "Idiot, where's the sunglasses? Your voice has been heard, man." There they are. They look pretty good. And they slide off his nose, so you really do need the hat. It's not too bad. Looks a little silly like that, but yeah, the hat completes the deal. I kind of like them without it. I'm kind of used to it now, but there they are. There's the missing sunglasses. All right, enjoy the rest of the review. And lastly, we're going to look at the Sgt.Slaughter figure and check them out. Here's it compared to, around the back, two other G.I. Joes from the Classified series. Again, Sgt.Slaughter is part of the Action Force. There is a Sgt.Slaughter coming out for Classified, which looks more traditional to the cartoon version, which I'm going to get as well. But I really like this. If they wouldn't have had another one coming out, I'd be totally satisfied with this figure. I think he's really good. He scales perfectly in every way. He looks like he fits in. If you didn't know any better, you would think he's one of the Classified figures, and that's saying a lot, because the Classified figures are freaking phenomenal. It's one of my favorite things besides the NECA Turtles, you know. But yeah, so yeah, you just kind of see on scope and scale, they all line up really well. So we'll take these guys out, maybe do some fun shots with them at the end. We'll see. But yeah, I figured out what this pointing hand's for. This is, you know, where's my money? And this is what this hand is for. So that's kind of it. But let's look at this figure, guys. So yeah, really good detail on him. I think the face is really, really good. It does look like a guy I work with, which is kind of uncanny with the hat off. But overall, really, really nice. I mean, I think they did a good job with this guy. The paint on it is good. I don't see any imperfections anywhere on it. The detail is good for what it is. It's kind of got this floating coat on there. Now there's a peg hole in the back that I saw, and I was curious if you could put like the standard G.I. Joe Classified pack. This is Beachhead's backpack, but it will not fit. Not without really doing some pushing, because this is almost like a hexagon and that's a circle, so it just doesn't fit right. And I don't know if Action Force have backpacks, but there is a port for something, so I'm assuming they do. But yeah, looks good. The jacket, you can't take it off. You can see the arms are green, so you wouldn't want to do that anyway. That would look really weird. But good skin tone on there. I do like these how the holsters are movable, so you can kind of adjust it for poses and stuff. That is really nice as well. But yeah, nice camouflage in there. Detail, the belt goes all the way around. That's good. But overall, I'm very impressed. So how does this guy pose and how does he articulate? Let's see. We should take off the hat just for the sake of that. Sgt.Slaughter can look up about that much. Down. Yeah, he can look really down. All right. He's got some tilt on there. Full rotation on the head. And I kind of want to pop the head off to see if I can put a different head on that body, but at the same time, I don't know what's underneath there. I don't want to do that. We have full arm rotation. They do have a bicep swivel. They have a double jointed elbow, but yeah, it's good range on there. Rotation at the wrist with the flex on, and these hands are stiff, and they are hard to change at first. It's like the way they're made, they're kind of, yeah, you can see you gotta really get a good tug on those things to come out. I felt like I was gonna break the hand the first time, but once they're in there, they're in there. Ab crunch is there. There we go. Pretty good. Not bad. The coat's blocking that. We have rotation at the waist and the, yes. Rotation at the torso. And can we do the waist? No, it does not turn all the way. That is weird. Let me take the knife off. Nope, that feels like it's gonna break. Alright, that's weird. Sgt.Slaughter can split about this much. Pretty good. He does have a thigh cut, so that's... Oh, that sounds good. Sounds like, alright, and let's check out these knees. He got a double jointed knee. He can kick his own backside. It's a pretty good looking gap. Yeah, that right there in the front doesn't look too good, but from the side, that looks pretty good. Alright, there's a boot cut. Is there? Yes, there is a boot cut. Wow, these guys are really well done. Ankle, we have ankle pivot. No toe pivot on these guys. Peg holes on the bottom of his feet. But yeah, Sgt.Slaughter. I dig it. I think this is a really good figure. So let's pull up some Cobras real quick and do a last comparison. So yeah, lastly, just one more comparison. Sgt.Slaughter next to one of the very impressive, awesome bats, also reviewed on this channel. So man, overall, I think this is a great figure. It's an easy recommend, but at the same time, it's not, because there is Sgt.Slaughter coming out that looks more traditional G.I. Joe. You can see clearly right here. This is him. There you go. Yep, that looks really awesome. And I'm definitely going to be getting that. But man, in the meantime, I really like this figure a lot. Sgt.Slaughter was one of the more memorable characters for me of the G.I. Joe cartoon growing up. I mean, look at this scene.
My name is Sergeant Slaughter, special drill instructor for G.I. Joe.
That's terrific, Sarge, but I'm trying to cut down on the chicken sweat just now, so if you'll excuse me.
You're going nowhere, Space Case.
Classic G.I. Joe. Yeah, that movie is awesome. So let me know what you guys think about Sgt.Slaughter, about this figure and stuff like that. Have you had any other action force figures? Which one should I pick up next if I get any more? Because I kind of definitely want to. I really kind of dig this. The posability really surprised me. The accessories are nice. Look at all those hands, and just overall quality. It's a good figure. So go ahead, Action Force, man. I'm impressed. I give this figure like a solid. I give it like a 8.5 out of 10. I don't know. It's I guess because I know the other one's coming out, I can't just give it a 10 out of 10 because I think that one's going to blow it away. But go ahead, Action Force again. So if you like this video, please leave a like, drop a comment, let me know who's your favorite G.I. Joe, or something. Let's talk. I want to talk to you guys. Let's hear it out. But yeah, I have some other G.I. Joes. Any other ones you want to see sooner than later, you can put that in the comments and stuff like that as well. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Just search for Cajun Toy Review. If you want to get in touch with me, Instagram is the best way to do that. And a little bit of housekeeping notes. Like I said, I am kind of back rolling with it and stuff like that, so I want to keep content coming. People who are fans of the channel or supporters of the channel or part of the community and stuff like that, I just want to kind of put out a message from the Figure Trap. He'll be back soon, really soon, and he misses interacting with you guys and stuff like that. And yeah, just if you haven't checked out the Figure Trap's channel, check it out. Great content and a lot more to come very soon. So as always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Take care of yourself.